Hello! Welcome back to Ready Steady Play, everyone, where we are continuing our Hoplomachus Victorum adventure in this, episode 5 of Hoplomachus Victorum. So, if you are following along with this at all, then you'll know that we've just defeated the second of 4 bosses, the second Primus, and we're working our way towards our final showdown with a boss called Toti. We are playing here the recommended starting setup, which is Krakenlance from Atlantis, going on these adventures in ancient and fantastical Rome. With the final, of course, it's all based around Vesuvius, and the final showdown will be on the slopes of Mount Vesuvius, hopefully preventing Hades from. Now that's Greek, isn't it? Hopefully preventing Pluto from erupting the volcano and destroying everything. So what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be picking up over here, and we've just defeated. Let's have a look and see if this is all set up correctly, more or less. So down here we've got our current location here in the capital of Kunlun, where we've just defeated the final Primus of Kunlun, and now we're going to be heading over here to the capital of the homeworld of the Parthians, where we'll be fighting this character here called the Parthian. Anyway, he's going to have 10 hit points and first strike, dodge, and fury aura, which is pretty nasty. So hopefully we'll be we'll have our own tricks up our sleeve. We've got our main champion here, Krakenlance. He's got, if you remember, we've sort of built this build with this crazy amount of hit points, and and that's kind of what we're doing here. So we've got a crazy amount of hit points, and we've got some abilities that are going to help us out. We've got an ability called Vampiric Blow that lets us hit for very low damage, but any damage we do, we regenerate our health. We've got an ability called Embrace the Dark that lets us transfer our hit points to our allies, and we've also got an ability called Master Tactician, which lets us suck a health off of an opponent whenever we kill them. Or actually, specifically, I think, because this is a brand new one that we just got, whenever we defeat an opponent, we heal for 1 hit point, so we don't take it off of them. So if they have 1 hit point left and we actually kill them with the Vampiric Blow, we can use that to steal their health, and then we'll still heal an additional health. So our agenda here is to never die again, because we already died like once, I think. We had to use a blessing. Maybe it was just once. It might have been. I think we've used 2 blessings. We're on 5. Did we start with 7? We started with the recommended starting amount, which is 7, I think. I thought it was 8, but I'm pretty sure we haven't used 3 blessings. So it's possible I just forgot about one at some stage. But as you can see, we're still here in Kunlun. Our team is kind of all ready to go. We've got 1 tactic, so we could definitely stand to get a few more of those. And we've got our squad here, mostly made up of tanks. We are very tanky, and then we've also got 3 tanks. We've got the standard tank, who's called Defender here. We've got Secutor, who is the new Argonian tank as well. And then we've also got Ignean, who's the Pluto's Exile tank, so Pluto's Refugees tank. So we've managed to collect all those tanks, and then our other 2 units that we've got are actually unique opportunity units who have come from sort of special quests that we've been doing. And this one is going to come into focus in just a minute. There we go. This is Ruhani of Tamilakan. And she has 2 green dice worth of damage, which is pretty good. And then she also has Perfect Strike and Retaliate. So she's pretty boss. She does lots of damage, but she's quite slow. And then we've got our main guy here, Zeno of Gargarai. I mean, he's not our main guy, but he's my favorite unit because he's got range 2, 4 dice, First Strike, and Agile. The main thing is Agile. That means he can bypass things like Retaliate and Taunt and all kinds of other stuff, because effectively what Agile means is he doesn't technically count as attacking when he attacks. So He's going to be enormously helpful for when we're fighting the Parthian, for example, who has Fury. Oh no, he's not going to bypass any of this stuff. No, he'll bypass dodge. So dodge is a keyword that reduces the amount of dice you use. Although I don't think dodge would affect... So dodge makes your attack bad. So if you have, say, the same attack as the Parthian, which is a green, blue, and a yellow, then dodge would reduce that green to a blue. So basically it means the best die you can have is a blue, and everything else becomes blue if it's better. So dodge is pretty hard to hit. Of course, Xeno of Gargari doesn't actually have anything better than blue, so dodge wouldn't affect him anyway. But I don't know why I thought he'd be good against the Parthian. Possibly just because he's got range, and the Parthian also has range, and Fury Aura is horrible. Fury Aura it's just a tick of damage, so every time we get to the ability phase, it's just going to do a damage to someone nearby him, which is horrible. So anyway, that's what we've got to look forward to, but we've got a little bit of time now as we prepare. And so I think what we've got, if we zoom in on our map down here, what we've got is the opportunity to go up here for a... Now, did we come from here? I think we came from this... I can't remember which direction we came from. I think we came from this death... fight to the death over here. So that means actually we can't go back there, which means our next fight has to be a sport. And so the top opportunity card is called Death Sport, and it says defeated rival units are immediately returned to the bag. So there's going to be a local with a tactic, 2 bag units versus our hero, and 3 units, and we can play either Capture the Flag or King of the Hill. I've still never done a spa, never come up. That's fine. So we might as well crack on with that one, I think. There's no reason to put it off. Ah, this is why the group... Bear with me, technical issues here. The light in my green screen's going funny. I'm going to rebuild this one day. You'll see. One day this will be working real well. Anyway, we'll leave that there for now. So, yeah, I guess we're going straight into Death Sport, which is kind of an ironic name given that this is not a bloodshed card. Bloodshed, that's the term I'm looking for. Bloodshed. So this is not a bloodshed card, so no one can actually die here. But yeah, I think what we're just going to do here is probably make our way very slowly over to the capital here. We've got 12 weeks to do it. We don't have to go very far. So we might as well sort of just lackadaisically wander around Amazonia for a bit. We get to see that map. I actually think I did do a fight on the Amazonian map already on stream, but we didn't spend much time there. I think we just did one. So, or maybe we just looked at it. I can't remember. But we'll go and do some fights over there. See if we can't pick up some Amazon units. But in this particular fight... we'll be fighting a local unit here in Kunlun. I think we've exhausted all the Kunlunian units, and the reason I say that is because there don't appear to be any left in the tray. I actually can't remember if they were here or here. No, they were here because this is geographical. So they're all gone. So instead of a local unit, as it says to do on the card, we're going to have 3 bag units. And we'll have a tactic from the first bag unit. And we can play King of the Hill to capture the flag. I like King of the Hill on this one. I think we should play King of the Hill. I don't think I've played King of the Hill yet on this particular arena. And what's kind of fun about it is that it's an actual hill. Of course, if I draw a lot of Konglunian units, that's going to be a pain because they're really good at getting up on the hill, and my units not so much. But let's see what we draw. So I should have a rival camp camera. Nope, it's looking in entirely the wrong place. Here it is. So we're going to pull 3 units here. Now I do have... Oh, the first unit. Literally the first unit was a Kunlun unit that I just pulled out the bag. But we do have to remember as well that there's an act modifier. We're going to add 1 extra unit with an extra tactic to the end of the lineup. The rival also now deploys 2 units on the first turn, because this is Act 3, so things are heating up. But the Kunlunian unit we've drawn is a crossbowman. We've seen this before. It's a bit tough. Not ideal. We also have to decide who's going to be the who's going to be the... Oh, I always forget the term for this. The Tribune. That's the term I'm looking for. The Tribune, of course, being someone that we don't want to kill. I'm just looking for it. These are all the tactics. Where is the Tribune? What happened to the Tribune? There it is. There's the Tribune. Maybe we should have picked capture the flag, but we're doing this now. Okay, cool. So Crossbowman is our first enemy. Our next enemy is going to be Bastorius, who we've seen before. Combat lock and retaliate, nasty. But at least it's not a Kunlun local. Because Crossbowman is an archer, that means we're going to start with a bolster health tactic on the side of them there, and they're going to use that almost straight away to bolster the health of the Crossbowman. So our next one is Murmelo. This is the warrior from New Argonia. Not too bad, only 3 health. Does another one with retaliate, so ideally we want to be taking these people out with big hits or range. And our final one, this is the extra chip, is going to be Murmelo. And it's the same again, another New Argonian. And because Murmelo is a warrior, he comes with the adrenaline tactic, which of course increases their movement. So there we go. They'll probably just use those right away. So now I think, given this is King of the Hill, which means we're in it for the long haul, we should probably just stick the Tribune on Murmelo, so he's the last one to come out. We get to pick because it's not Spar. So there we go. This is the Tribune. Hopefully we won't see him. We can't kill the Tribune. And we have to rack up, of course, 6 points in order to win. So here is our arena points. Starts on 0, so I'll just put it in the tray here, the die tray, to get it out the way. Okay, and then the game is ready to begin. Do I have any more missions? Let's have a quick look at where's my camp camera? This is my camp camera, so this is my stuff. So I've got 3 missions at the moment. The Hungry Ocean, right? We talked about this. This wants me to get Atlantean units. We're never going back to Atlantis, so that's not really going to happen. I don't know why I kept it face up just to remind me. In a single event, defeat at least 2 rival units, with the defeating damage being dealt with Retaliate and or Quick Strike. We might be able to make that happen. We still haven't managed to make that happen. And finally, win a sport or bloodshed event in which you only deploy tactical and ranged units. The problem with this one is I never have the right units, because he's tactical, my hero's tactical, and Zeno of Gargarai is ranged, but the rest of these are not, and I just don't see myself getting through winning this with just 2 units. So this one's pretty difficult to do. We get a special tactic called Prepared. This one gets us a special tactic called Spiked Armor, which sounds awesome. So I would like that. I don't know what it does, because I've not done it yet, the quest, and I don't want to spoil it for myself, spoil the surprise, but we'll see what that is when that comes up. But now the enemy always goes first, so what's going to happen here is they're going to deploy 2 of their units here into the arena. So let me get this camera over here as well, so you can see what's going on a bit better with this one. And there we go. So we've got that one there, we've got this one here, and the first thing that's going to happen is Crossbowman is going to come out into this spot here, and Bastorius is going to come out into this spot here, and then we'll go to the tactics phase where they're going to use their bolster health tactic right here on Crossbowman to give him +2 health. And that's spent. I'm just glad it wasn't on something worse. Okay, now we get to deploy 1 unit, which is kind of a bummer. So it's King of the Hill, though, so I think we probably just put out Krakenlance, right? And then just march onto the hill. I've got so many hit points. So, how about... Well, Crossbowman's ranged. I don't like Bastorius, so let's go in here. Bam. And we've got only one tactic, which is hamstring. Now, the rewards for winning a sport event is we can recruit a rival unit, or we can have our tactics back. Now, I've got 5 units out of my maximum of 6 units, so I could recruit another unit. I would quite like the crossbowman. He would also give us another ranged one if we plan to try and do the fast start mission ever. We could maybe make a go of that. The next bloodshed event is actually called Evil Omen, which basically has this is a very easy mission to win, right? The outcome of this mission really is that you get a Bane, which is a bad token that goes into the game and haunts you. So that's a big price to pay. But this is an easy win. And we could take this mission and then win it with archers and our hero easily and get that mission done. So that would be one I'd be tempted to do if I could. I would not be tempted to take Evil Omen at all unless I had this other mission. So the fact that it combos a bit with Fast Start means, that I might be interested in doing that. Whereas I think just for an easy win, a Bane is too high a price to pay. But because it would also let me easily accomplish this opportunity I have. It makes it a bit more worthwhile. Anyway, heroes come out and we can't activate him at all because it's the first round, so he doesn't do anything. So I think that's all we can do, actually. We could use hamstring. We have tactical. Oh, when we enter the battlefield, we get our special effect, which is our grand entrance. We get to throw 2 dice. We get to do this damage, and I believe it's to the strongest. The strongest rival, which is Crossbowman, thanks to his extra hit points. But yellow dice continue to be rubbish, and they're both blank. Sad. So, back to their turn, and they're going to start by deploying Murmelo in here, and then they're going to activate. We can do Crossbowman or Murmelo first. I don't think it's going to matter much. We have to pay attention here as well to their priorities. So you guys won't be able to read this on the table cam, I'm afraid, but the locals' priorities are the flag holder, which we can ignore because it's not captured the flag. Then it's platform hex in range of an opponent, and then it's strongest opponent, platform hex. And they're this is their priority both in terms of movement and attacking. And then the non-locals, it's consistent hex in range of an opponent and then an opponent. So the non-locals don't get up on top of here, really. Sorry, to come back over here. The non-local enemies don't really get up on top of here, so these guys are actually going to probably wander around, primarily because they can't get in range of me. But I think I want to move the crossbowman first, because he's going to try to close distance with me, and I'd quite like to close distance with him as well, so I can hit him. So he's going to move 1 up to here, and then Astarios is going to look for consistent hexes. And so he's just going to wind up moving towards me, I think. His movement's 2. So I don't know actually if he'll jump up here, because he doesn't have a reason not to, really. And Eddie just jumping into chat there to chastise me for my blanks. You're absolutely right, Eddie. The tradition of rolling well when I'm rolling for the enemies continues. Although I must say, I played, so it was Bank Holiday Monday here in the UK yesterday. I got to play a full game of Successors. It was excellent. I really enjoyed it. It's quite a dicey war game, and the dice were definitely with me in Successors. So hopefully I haven't rolled all of my luck out yesterday, which means today we'll be averaging out with incredibly bad rolls. Fingers crossed. That's not what happened. What will happen. So, anyway, yeah, Bastarios, I'm trying to remember if he's going to walk up here. I think he probably will, because it's the shortest route to the opponent. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He wants to look for consistent hexes, but he also wants to look for hexes in range of the opponent. And if he can't do either of those, he's not going to get in range this turn. He's just going to look for the shortest route, I think, which is going to be 1, 2, like this. And that dazes him, which is fine. Now, actually, this leaves us in kind of a good position as well. Murmillo won't move because he's still dazed. So the next thing that's going to happen, actually, is Adrenaline is going to trigger actually, this should have triggered before movement, shouldn't it? Yes, it absolutely should have. So this will be applied to the slowest ally, which is in fact Crossbowman. So Crossbowman should have an extra point of movement. Damn. I was literally just about to say how pleased I was with the way this had worked out. So Crossbowman should also move up here as well. Damn, that's a pain. But it is what it is. Alright, back to our turn. And let's deploy... I think we should deploy Rouhani of Tamala Khan. Unfortunately, she's not actually technically a local unit, even though she definitely comes from Kunlun. She's a opportunity unit, so we can't count her as a local, which is a real pain. But she is also really strong. So let's pop her into existence up here in the north. And then what we'll do with the big man is we'll go 1, 2. And with Rouhani, we can't move her. I'm quite tempted to hamstring the Murmillo, mainly because it's got quite a lot of damage. But it's not going to get in range of anyone this turn, so maybe let's wait. Maybe we'll hamstring the Murmillo with Tribune, because we can't kill it. Although it's got 2 movement, like once it's up on the mountain, there's not really much we can do about it. So anyway, back to their turn. They'll spawn Murmillo in here, and then they don't have any tactics left. This Murmillo is absolutely going 1, 2 like this, and then what? And then it's attack phase with Bastarius and Crossbowman attacking Krakenlance, and it's gonna be someone first. It doesn't really matter who. We might as well start with Bastarius. So that's a black and a blue die. Here they come. Oh, 2 damage! That's rough. Not super stoked. If only I had Retaliate. Alright, and then it's Crossbowman who's got Dig In, which means he gets an extra green die if he didn't move. No, he gets an extra black die if he didn't move. That's worse than I remember. So I'm going to roll these up here on the table because you will never, ever, ever see them in the green screen. These green dice. So, that actually rolled a blank. I wouldn't lie to you guys. So that's 1 hit. I'm actually really good at rolling blanks on the black dice, which is notable because they only have 1 blank on them. Alright, so that's the end of their attacks, and now it's back to my turn. And I will first gain 1 King of the Hill point. 1 of the 6 I need to win. I feel stupid. I should have done Capture the Flag. Alright, so let's get our friend Secutor out here. Or should we have Ignean? Let's have Ignean, actually. I've changed my mind. So, how many units do I get in this one? 3. I get 3 units, so that's fine. So, here's Ignean popping into existence here. And he's going to... he's going to go and be a tank for me, basically. Meanwhile, Rouhani of Tamalakami is going to move extremely slowly towards our enemies. And now Krakenlance is going to do an attack I really don't know who to attack. I'm feeling like I want to do vampiric attack on the vampiric blow on the crossbowman. I'm just deeply concerned that I will do like no damage. So let's hit him with a normal attack first, and then we can hit him with a vampiric blow next time maybe. I think that just feels like the right way to do it. So anyway, here's Krakenlance's attack. I see 2 swords. What's this down here? It's a blank. So it's still 2 swords. So 2 damage to the crossbowman. He's now back to his normal number of health. Normal amount. Alright, cool beans. And that's the end of my turn. So back to the enemies. They've got no one left to deploy in their rival camp. It's all empty. They've got no tactics left either, so that's all done. So that's good news, I guess, for me. I suppose. Right. No, only Murmelo will move. And I mean Murmelo will move in here. And we might as well move him in here. I don't... Actually, does he have a target? No, his target is opponent, so we can pick how he moves. His target is just an opponent. So I want to put him over here. And the reason I want to put him over here is so Ignian can get next to the crossbowman next turn. We have to be careful, because if you're up here and you attack down here, then you get perfect strike, which we don't want. Perfect strike is if you roll all hits, double your damage, which is really nasty. I didn't break that rule already, did I? Was I up here when crossbowman hit me for 2 earlier? I was, wasn't I? Because their first turn they moved up there, my first turn I moved up there. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so first turn of movement. So then it's Murmelo, the Tribune. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He wants to get in there. Or, no, he's going to go 1, 2, 3 up here, actually, to go and attack Rouhani. So he's going to go to here. And now it's just attacks again. So we'll start with this Murmelo over here attacking Igneous. And he's going to attack Igneous for a black and a blue. Oh, and that's 2 hits. Poor Igneous, already taken damage. Then it's the crossbowman again. I see 1 damage. Ouch. And then it's Bastarius. Ah, another black on the blank black. I'm so good at blank blacks. Alright. And then it's back to me. I can deploy my final unit. I think we should bring in Secutor. And then I want to move Rouhani up here. Of course, she can't attack. And I want to move Ignian over here so that the crossbowman is forced to attack him. Although I'm a little worried this is just going to mean he dies. Because the crossbowman will get perfect strike against him. Right. And now, am I going to hit crossbowman with... Oh, also, we get 1 point. So we're on 2 of our 6 now. And am I going to get Vampiric Strike or regular boring old attack? I think the problem is these yellow dice are so likely to just roll blanks. No, let's go regular attack again, I think. I'm going to swap to Vampiric once I take out one of the 2 folks hitting me. 2 damage onto crossbowman. That's a pity, because 1 more would have killed him. See if I can just zoom in a little closer on those dice for you. There we go. All right. So now it's back to them. And I don't think we're going to see like any movement. I think we're just going to see them attacking because everyone's got a target. So we might as well start with Murmillo up here, attacking Rouhani. Be nice to her. She's one of my favorites. Oh, 2 damage. Rude. And then it's Pistorius. 1 damage. Now, his target is an opponent. So I really should have decided first, but let's make it Rouhani, because she's the only one whose health doesn't... I would have decided on her anyway, because her health is not consistent across all the games. What I mean is, any damage I take, I will carry over on him alone. But because this is sport, none of the other units really matter. And then it's Crossbowman, who's going to attack Ignean with 2 dice. Uh-oh. And that's 2 damage, which becomes 4, and just straight up annihilates Ignean for 4 damage. So he's got 3 left, so he's just dead. Great. And then Murmillo has no one left to attack. Womp womp. And it's back to me, and this ticks up to 3. And then let's move Secutor 1 down south. I'm going to use my Vampiric Strike with Krakenlance onto the Crossbowman, because I'd like to steal his last hit point, and then also get a health back. But hopefully, come on, I can get a sword, right? Touch wood. I can definitely get a sword. Uh-oh, that's a blank, and... Oh, 2 blanks! Damn it! No! That's really bad. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, okay, it's fine. And then Rouhani attacks Bastarius. Oh, you'll never see those down there, so we'll throw them up here. Come on now. Ah, oh, damn it, the one off camera is a blank. Like I said, I wouldn't lie to you guys. So that's just 1 damage. I was hoping for my perfect strike. But do you know what actually I do note is that Murmillo here, Tribune, should have taken a damage, as should Bastarius from last round because of Rouhani's Retaliate. And now Rouhani also needs to take a damage from Bastarius for Retaliate. So that's bad. I forgot about Retaliate. Effectively is what I'm saying. It has been a little while since I've played this. I should definitely have brought Xeno into this game. I don't know why I didn't. He's such a good unit. Anywho, back to their turn. And there's not much we can do other than move Murmillo in here and attack with everybody. So Crossbowman has to come at Krakenlance. With his scary dice. 2 damage again. At least there's no perfect strike this time. But it's not looking good. I'm taking a lot of damage here. When do I get my health back? Oh, I have to spectate. That's right. Yikes. And then it's Bastarius, who... I mean, I think Rouhani's going to die to Murmillo anyway. So we might as well attack her with Bastarius, because then when she dies, Murmillo will just miss a whole attack. Yep, so there's 1 damage there. That's enough to kill her. But she also does 1 retaliate back to Bastarius, and this leaves Murmillo with no one to hit. Okay. Did I do attack with this Murmelo? I don't think I did. Did he attack... Oh, did he attack, Krakenlance? Because he couldn't. I can't remember if he's, attacked, I can't remember if he's attacked. Well, in light of the fact that I've forgotten we better do an attack with him, he has to attack the Secutor, because the Secutor has taunt. It's 2 damage, but it counts as 1 because Secutor's got Absorb. This is not looking really good for me. So let's just get some damage off the table, and I think we need to start with Crossbowman, because Crossbowman sucks. So let's hit him. I so want to use the gold dice, but it's just not working out for me right now. So let's just get Crossbowman off the table with Krakenlance. There we go. And we get 1 health back for killing an enemy unit. And because this death sport, for whatever reason, they go directly back in the bag. Oh, so maybe we can't recruit them because they go right back in the bag. Huh. We'll probably just be gaining tactics after this. I should have used hamstring. What was I thinking? I'll have to look that up in the rulebook after the game to see if I can still recruit someone on this particular mission. Anywho, let's go and do Secutor. Secutor is going to throw 1 green dice at Murmelo, I guess. Murmelo does have Retaliate, though, so I'm not like a massive fan of this, to be honest. Maybe I just won't attack. I also forgot to tick up my timer, so this is 4 of 6. And I'm done, and it's over to them again. So we'll just move this Murmelo up here. He can't attack because... Well, he wants to get up there to attack me. He can't attack, though, because he's moved up into the hill and he's not local. Bastarius will attack me. Hey, Heggers! Welcome to the stream. 1 damage, so there we go. 1 more on Krakenlance. And then this Murmelo into Secutor. And that's 1 damage, which I reduced to 1 thanks to my ability. Cool. Absorb paying off. Alright. And then it's back to me. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go for the gold dice into Bastarius. I'm actually gonna move down here first, though, I think. Oh no, I'm combat locked. I can't move. Wait, does that mean I can't move or I can't move out of range? Nope, I cannot move. Bastarius has me combat locked, so never mind. Here we go. I'm going for it. I want 2 health back. God damn it! It's blanks again. That's so annoying. Am I greedy? I don't know. This should be 5. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm going to pay for my hubris. I'll just leave Secutor there. Poor Krakenlance is just going to get a beating now. But it's okay, because I'll win next turn anyway. So, yep, this Murmelo here. Double damage. Good God. I might as well just kill him now. This Bastarios. 1 more damage. I'm down to 2 health, for God's sake. And then this Murmelo over here into Secutor. 1 more damage. And then this ticks up to 6 and I win. Yikes! Well, that could have gone better. Not gonna lie. That could have gone a lot better. And then he's on my team. I'm on 2 health. I come back over here to my camp. Okay. Well, at least I got to keep 1 extra health because I didn't kill the Tribune. I could have had just 1. Well, actually, what I could have done was put the Tribune out first, kill it, and then try to spend the rest of the round healing up. But based on the way my Vampiric Strike was working there, I wouldn't have put much... I wouldn't have put much faith in that paying off, actually. Right, let's have a quick look here at the rewards for sports and see if we can't... Because actually, this does say defeated rival units are immediately returned to the bag. So that means I could I could potentially have one of these three. Of course, those are the three I don't really want. Yeah, so I can't recruit the Kunlunian because of Death Sport's unique parameters. That's a real shame. Do I need another warrior? I wanted the archer. Curses. It's a shame I can't just pull one at random from the bag. I feel tempted. Okay, so... Murmelo, or Bastarius. Or just get the tactics back. Do you know what? Let's just have the tactics back. I think if we have to do a bloodshed event, then, which we will have to soon, then we probably want some tactics to make sure that we don't just die, even though it's kind of a waste. I should have used hamstring, but it's okay. So there's hamstring back anyway. We've still got hamstring. Let's take stun, because stud's really good. Let's take another hamstring, and a bolster health. I'm allowed 4 tactics, so yeah, that feels good. These two are fortunately back alive, and I think we need to spend our next turn spectating because that was a shocking performance. It's okay as well because actually the next area on the map, in any case, is an opportunity. And I don't think I like the next opportunity. So, first cleanup phase, and we've got to mark a week. Boom, so that was week 1. And, oh, we got to collect our Royal Reward, which we did already. There was no fail. Oh, we didn't fail, we did win. And then we put everyone back in the bag. And, so I've done all that. I've done the cleanup already. So, we are now going to move on the map to here. We're going to elect to spectate, which means we're going to rearrange the top 3 cards of the opportunity deck, which might actually be a pretty good idea because I don't like this one very much. So we'll see what else we've got going on in here. We've got this one. Next one is Prove Your Worth. Sacrifice a prowess while in the Parthian region. Oh, that's interesting. Gain a special unit, Mert of Egypt. Well, I'm going to the Parthian region. I also don't really rate the Grand Entrance, so I'd quite happily sacrifice that. So that's a good one. So that's a top candidate for the top. Now wait, we draw 3 here, don't we? And then we choose... Draw... So hang on, spectate is rearrange the top 3 cards of the deck. Yeah, so we don't discard any. We've also got Untouchable. Deploy your hero first in an event. Win the event without your hero taking any damage and gain a hero prowess. I mean, that's not going to happen. That's just not going to happen. Because I'm not ranged and... Actually, again, that would probably work with Evil Omen. It's kind of a shame I've missed the opportunity to grab it now. But I wouldn't have been able to get it because it wasn't on the top of the deck. I like Prove Your Worth. We're off to Parthian anyway, so let's do that. And so... yeah, that is Spectate. Rearrange the top 3. We gain a Scion influence for being a spectator, so that ticks up here. Which means we're actually at the top of the Scion influence, which I didn't notice. So I think that means we gain a Bane. So that's not so good. This is, I think, Bane number 2. It's a Bane unit. It's a flying tiger. Won't look at it in too much detail, because it's just going to go in the bag and appear later at some stage to make our lives awful. And then this guy goes back down to 0, and this ticks up to 2 to show that we've done that. So now when we take Evil Omen, that's going to be our 3rd Bane, which feels like a lot of Bane. Doesn't it? Doesn't 3 feel like an awful lot of Banes? I think 3 feels like a lot of Banes. 3 more Banes than I would like. This is done. Get out of here. What's the next one? Feat of Worthiness. Oh, at least there's a low number of enemies on this one. Let's capture the flag. The health of all rival units is increased by the current act number. Should have taken an adrenaline tactic. This is not new information. This should have been face up. I'm going to pretend I spotted that earlier, and I'm going to swap out this stun for an adrenaline tactic, because it gives me an idea. I can't use the tactics on my boss, though. No, but that's fine. I have a plan. Okay. Where was I? Right, spectate. I think that's all done. Sign influence, heal your hero. That's the main thing. So we go back up to 12 hit points. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So much hit points. Yep. And then we skip the cleanup phase. We go back to the start. So now we've got to move on again. The only 2 viable locations are Bloodshed and Bloodshed. So I guess we're getting another Bane. And I want to go over here. And let's take the Feat of Worthiness. Oh, that's gonna have 3 enemies though, thanks to the act. So is the Evil Omen gonna have 2? I think we should put off Evil Omen for as long as possible. So let's take the Feat of Worthiness. Sporting event. Let's capture the flag. We're not in Kunlun anymore. We're in Amazonia. Get out of here, Kunlun. Amazonia's on the back. Isn't it? Is that Amazon? I need the new map screen. Is it on the back here? Yes, that is the Amazons. There it is. Cool. I like the Amazon. I mean, I like it. I like the concept of it, at least. The concept is that there are these pillars that are going to move around. At least we get to see some new units as well. Ideally not any Bane units. Okay, let's put these out here like this, which is the way they're supposed to be. They've got arrows on them. I'll have to find out what those mean in a minute. We'll find out together. Because we've got Amazons. So you get the chips out in the arena. It says Champions Dais. The 4 hexes in the middle of the arena are key hexes and are also collectively the Champions Dais. Arena chips. Place the 4 monolith chips on the hexes shown. Ensure the arrows point in the correct direction when they are moved. Monoliths block the hexes they are on. So they're supposed to be facing this way, like down here, and this way, so across here. And okay, so they're all just kind of pointing like they're going to move across the arena, like that and like that. So the shifting wall is what these are called. In the order of your choosing, move each monolith, and this just triggers on the arena turn, which is a special turn that happens after both of our turns. So it's going to be enemy, me, arena. Enemy, me, arena. It says here, in the order of your choosing, move each monolith 1 hex in the direction of the arrow. All units in the way are displaced in the same direction the monolith is moving, if possible. Otherwise, they are not displaced. If a monolith is unable to move in the indicated direction, it turns to face the opposite direction and then moves 1 hex, if possible. Local units have flight. Flight is that they can move through blocked hexes, provided they don't end their movement on them. So they effectively, the Amazons are jumping all over the monoliths. So that's pretty cool. And then there's some priorities down the bottom here, which we'll look at when we get to it. Okay, so our local hero is going to be the Amazon called Velis, which is their warrior unit. They've got Retaliate and Deflect, 2 movement, 1 range, 3 health. And they have a black and green die. So, let's have a quick look and see what Deflect does. This unit cannot be targeted by attacks if it has already been dealt damage from an attack this turn. So only 1 person may attack that unit per round. And that's actually a yellow die. I don't know why the green screen took it out. So, there we go. That's that. She comes with a tactic? No, she doesn't. So now we're going to have a bag unit. And I'm going to go in here and really shuffle this because I don't want to pull that Bane out right away. But I don't know how avoidable that is. We'll have to find out. Please don't be a Bane right away. This one. Nope, it's a Secutor, which is the enemy, which is the same as the unit I have. It's the tanky Greek guy. So there he is. There's their unit, and then they have another bag unit. Oh no, that's a Bane chip. This is the other Bane chip. This is the first one I got. This is the first time I think I've seen it. Double the health of the first rival unit deployed. So that stays here. We pull another chip, and then it goes back in the bag. So we're going to double the health of the Velis to 6. So I might as well do that now. Not a fan. At least it didn't W the health of the Secutor, who has Absorb. Although actually she's got Deflect, so that's still nasty. Alright, who's next? It is... Crossbowman's back! Fine. At least Crossbowman doesn't have Perfect Strike in this one. He does have First Strike. He also comes with a tactic. Because he's an archer, that tactic is Bolster Health. Which will be used on the Secutor in the first round. Thanks to Gigantic. Because we've got a Gigantic Amazon, and now we're going to have a tanky-ass Secutor. Great. At least it's Capture the Flag, I guess. Hey, yeah, Haggers, we've got a giant Amazon that we're fighting against. A giant Amazon, and we're going to have a tanky Secutor as well. So that's fun. But it's time to start the fight. And the AI goes first. They're going to deploy the Velis here. And then they're going to deploy the Secutor here. And then they're going to use Bolster Health on the Secutor. And that's going to be their turn. Oh, hang on. I forgot about the... Oh, God. Okay, so we got to put 2 health here on the Secutor for the Bolster Health. And then I completely forgot that this round, all enemy health is bolstered by the current act number, which is 3. So here's 3 more health for the Velis. And 3 more health for the Secutor. I mean... Jesus Christ. And here's another 3 health for the Crossbowman as well. Oh my god, sorry for blaspheming. Just... Oh my god. Oh my god. This is too much health. A giant... Snoo snoo. Death by snoo snoo. Yes, please. So, my turn. I'm going to deploy my guy here. Actually, no. What I was going to do, and I think I will continue to do, because they target... Who do they target? So they target first the flag holder, Oh, yeah, the flag holder. Okay, that's a problem. But I'm faster than them. But they have flight. Do I have anyone with combat lock? No, I could have, but then I didn't take them in the end. Damn it. Okay, I have a plan. I have a plan. And the plan is to take Zeno of Gargarai out, and he's going to win the whole day for me. So here's Zeno of Gargarai with 3 health going in here. And that's my whole turn. That's all I'm allowed to do. No, it's not. I'm going to use Adrenaline on Zeno of Gargarai. And that's my whole turn. Oh, the crossbowman, though. He has range. And then after my turn, it's time for the arena. So this is going to move like this, this is going to move like this, this is going to move like this, and this is going to move like this. Great. And now it's back to their turn, and they're going to put crossbowmen out here. And then Velis is going to go... She's got flight, so she can just take the most direct route. But she can't stop on these. So this space is 1-2, and this space is 1-2. So either one of these 2 spaces is fine. I would like to put her here, please. And then it is Secutor who can only move 1 to here. Cool. And now it's back to my turn, and I will put Krakenlance here. Krakenlance? No, we want someone with taunt, actually. So that might as well be Ignian. Ignian also has Intercept Blow, which might be really helpful. That's 4, 5. So we'll put him here. We're going to use... After deployment, we use Bolster Health on Zeno of Gargarai. Give him 2 more. He's going to win the day for me, this boy. Or he's going to die trying. And then he's got 3 movement, and we'll go 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. Right, and now it's the arena's turn. So this is moving down here. This can't move, so it turns around. Does it also move? If the monolith, all units in the way are displaced in the same direction the monolith is moving. Okay, right. So that was kind of stupid actually, because that's just going to push me up here anyway. And then this comes down here, and then this goes up here. No, I'm deeply unhappy with what's happened. I also forgot to attack. I absolutely could have attacked Velis. So bear with me, I'll do that real quick. I'm so focused on just running to the other side and trying to do my thing that I completely forgot to attack. 1, 2 damage. It's a start. And she wouldn't have had retaliate because she was at range, and also she can't retaliate anyway because I have agile. Okay, cool. So now it's back to their turn. They've got no one left to deploy. Velis won't move because she's already in range of a target. Sadly, Secutor will move here, which is really upsetting. I balls that up. And Crossbowman is going to move 1 up here and also attack, which is super bad. So now everyone is going to attack Zeno of Gargarai. This is the opposite of what I wanted, quite frankly. And I'm unhappy. So, I should have hamstrung some people as well, but I don't have tactical, so I couldn't have. I will only have tactical when I put my boss on the battlefield. My boss, my main man, my champion. Alright, so first off, Crossbowman shoots over the head of Velis into Xeno Gargarai with 1 green die. And it's a blank, so that's good. Then Velis attacks Xeno Gargarai. And that's 1 sword. Okie dokie, and now it's back to my turn. I think it's time to deploy our boss here, our main man. Meanwhile, Ignean is going to advance 1 across here like this. And then he will move down here like this. For what that's worth, although I think he's probably going to die before he has a chance. Adrenaline is probably a waste on him, to be honest, because he just doesn't have the room to move. I did not anticipate the full effect of these walls. Anyway, let's hit... well, we've got to hit Secutor, actually, because he's got Taunt. No, we can ignore Taunt, because we're agile. So let's hit Velis again. I don't like Velis. I want Velis to be dead. So Xeno into Velis here. I see 2 swords. 2 swords. God, Xeno's such a boss. I'll be so upset when he dies permanently. And now it's the arena. So this one's going to move down here. This one's going to move up here. This one's going to move down here. And this one's actually going to turn around and push Secutor out the way because it can't get past Crossbowman who blocks it. And that's quite good, I guess, because now we can get to the flag, but quite bad as well because he can still move and hit me, which makes me sad. So Xeno's probably going to die before he can actually do anything useful. And Ignean's not even close enough to intercept the blow. The first time ever that I thought intercept blow would actually be useful. Anywho, back to their turn. So Secutor moves 1 up here, and Chadicus is here to support me. Fantastic. Yep, so they're still targeting Xeno, because Xeno's actually on the champion's dais now anyway. Yep, so here we go. Crossbowman first. He's dug in as well, so that's great. So yeah, Xeno's almost certainly dead. Oh, 2 damage from Crossbowman. Yeah. And 1 damage from Velis. I have 1 health left. Oh, if I could just... Oh, come on. Is it a sword? I can't see. It is. It's a sword. Xeno's dead. He's being killed. God damn it. I should have gone first with Ignean, really. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, okay. Well, that's bad news. My whole strategy's boshed. And now we've got to go in for the long haul. The slog. Fine. So now it's back to my turn. We've got 1 character left we can bring out. It might as well be Rouhani. No, actually, let's bring out another tank. Let's bring out our own Secutor. And then Ignean can just move up here. He's going to end up getting pushed anyway. And I think we'll have Krakenlance duck down here. He's going to have to capture the flag now. And Ignean can hit Secutor, so we might as well. It's 2 damage, but he's got Absorb, so he reduces it to 1. And now it's time for the arena. So this one turns around and moves back. This one turns around and moves Secutor that way. This one actually turns around and moves Ignean the other way, so that's kind of convenient. And then this one moves down here. Yeah, so I guess that's sort of weird. Alright, and now it's their turn. And I would like to move Secutor first. Secutor is going to go up here like this. Oh, actually, Velis has flight, though. So Velis is going to go 1, 2, she can't. 1, 2, she can't. 1, 2, like this. And then Crossbowman has to just go one up to here. And then actually no one can attack, which is quite convenient, but I am trapped. Basically trapped. I might as well put Secutor up here and Ignean up here like this. And then Krakenlance can move one over here. And then we can attack both of them into Velis, I think. No, we can't! We can't even do that because Velis has Deflect. So we're just going to do one into Velis. It's going to be Ignean, and then we're going to suffer Retaliate anyway. 1 damage for 1 damage. Not really a good exchange overall, I don't think. Given that she had 9 health. 9 health and Retaliate? Oh my god, that's impossible. Right. Alright. Now it's back to the arena. This thing can't go up here anymore, so it turns around and goes back here. This thing continues down here, this one goes up here, and this one turns around and moves back up like this. Cool. And now it's back to their turn. So Secutor will move one down like this. Velis will stay where she is. Her target is an opponent on the champion's dais. I don't think there is one. No, there is not. So that's fine. And then I guess Crossbowman moves up here so that he can attack one of these two. And then they do just that. So we'll put Velis into Secutor because we can. And it's 1 damage. And then Secutor attacks Ignean. Their Secutor attacks Ignean for 1 damage. And then Crossbowman attacks Ignean as well for another damage. So that's 2 damage into Ignean. Well, yikes. Okay, now it's back to me. I can't really move any of these guys, so I'll probably just move Krakenlance down here. And then everyone else can kind of stay put. We might as well attack Velis, I think. We might... There's a slim chance we might be able to kill her. The others will have way too much health. Like, I've not really been working on them, so... Chadicus, don't worry. This is like mission 2. You haven't missed much. And what you have missed is mostly me failing good tactics, so... Not to worry. Insofar as there are such things as good tactics in this. Okay. So Secutor into... No, we do Ignean. We do Ignean into Velis, because I can only attack her once. And I want to try to do 2 damage. No, it's still just 1. So that's another 1-for-1 trade. I forgot to roll for Krakenlance's grand entrance again. I'm going to do it now. It doesn't matter. It's blanks again. I'm going to get rid of this prowess. It's garbage. I don't know why they suggest you start with it. Alright, now it's the arena. Boop, 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 boop. And now it's them. Again, I don't think they move. They will once Krakenlance picks up the flag, because then he will be Primo Targeto. I also needed to pick a Tribune, and I totally forgot to pick a Tribune. So let's make it Secutor, because I'm pretty sure he's what I would have picked. Although I have actually attacked him, but that's fine. You can attack the Tribune. You just can't kill him. Alright, and now it's back to their turn. And we'll do Velis into Secutor. My Secutor. So that's 1. And then it's their Secutor into my Ignean. Come on, miss it. Come on, miss it. Oh, he hits. So... I should have done Crossbowman first, actually, and then I could have attacked Ignean. Oh, that was stupid. Because now Crossbowman's going to shoot Secutor. God damn it. And he hits him for 1 more as well. I didn't need to take that damage. That was a foolish mistake. Oh, God. It's not looking great. And now it's back to me. And Krakenlance goes 1, yoink, 2. And now everyone wants to kill Krakenlance. Secutor will move 1 down here as well, just to get a bit more in the way. And then I will not hit Velis, because I'll probably kill myself if I do. And I'd like to absorb more damage, please. And then it's the arena. The arena goes... And that moves up there. This turns around and moves down here. This turns around and moves up there. This tries to go up there. It can't, so it turns around and moves back down here. And now it's their turn. And they really want to... Oh, they have a strongest opponent priority. I don't think that would have changed too much. I'm so used to doing the Kunlun priorities. Sorry about that. If I did make a mistake about that, I'll get it better next time. Get it right next time. But I don't think it would have mattered too much. Because most of them didn't have choices anyway, except for Velis. And that means, actually, I was probably having her attack the strongest anyway. Strongest being the one with the most hit points. So anyway, Secutor is definitely going to move down here now. Because he's prioritizing the flag holder. We'll move Crossbowman too, and the reason I'm doing that is because I want Velis to stay away from me. And yeah, because she can't reach me, she'll just stay there. Cool. And then she'll attack Secutor. But let's do Crossbowman first, because if he kills Secutor, then she doesn't get to attack at all. And he did. That's a sword. It's an out-of-focus green camera sword. So, Crossbowman kills Secutor. Womp womp. And no one else has any attacks. So it's back to Krakenlance. Krakenlance is going to run 2 up to here. And then I'll hit Secutor with my golden dice. To try and... I'm on full health. I might as well hit him with... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm not going to kill him. But I'll hit him with my full attack. That means the Tribune. I'd be stupid to kill him. But it's just 1 damage anyway. And then it's the arena. So this one turns around and goes back like this. This one tries to. It can't. So it also turns around and goes backwards like that. This one pushes Crossbowman up there like that. And this one turns around and goes back like that. And then that's all over. And it's back to their turn. And Secutor is not going to move because he's right next to me. Thank God we didn't get anyone with combat lock on this map. That would be an absolute misery. Crossbowman moves down here like this, and Velis absolutely goes 1, 2, or even 1, 2 into here like this. And now I'm surrounded and everyone can hit me. So we'll do Crossbowman first. Actually, we can do Crossbowman and Secutor together. It doesn't really matter. Right? No, it doesn't matter at all. So that's 1 damage, and then it's... Velis, who has Retaliate, Deflect. So again, it doesn't really matter. 2 damage to poor Krakenlance. But we're very close to getting home. And then it's me. And I will just go 1, 2 up to here. And we're 1 step away from the home base. And now it's time for walls. Boop. 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 And boop. Alright, and now it's back to them, and I'm going to do Velis first. And she's got 2 options here, so I absolutely will block Secutor with her. So then Secutor moves 1 up to here, and then Crossbowman has to go 1 down to here. Not that it really matters, because they're all going to get an attack in anyway. Well, actually Secutor can't. He didn't get next to me. But we can do Velis and Crossbowman. We can do these together. It doesn't matter. Because I don't have Retaliate or anything like that. That's 2 damage. And then on my turn, I will get home free with the flag. Alright, that was a bit more of a pain than I wanted it to be. I used 2 tactics, and I did not use the tactics at all well. But I did win it. And we can have Crossbowman, actually, as our reward. We wanted Crossbowman, so we shall take Crossbowman. But that was a crazy amount of health. We didn't kill a single enemy unit because that was a combo of Gigantic coming out and also Feat of Worthiness that just gave them all extra health. Like, that was pretty nuts. That was crazy tanky enemies. Just a mad dash for points. Poor Xeno of Gargrai tried his best to just nip in there and grab it early doors, but he just got absolutely mullered. In any case, let us mark off a week. I feel like I have not marked off enough weeks. No, it's because I spectated, that's why. Let us collect our reward, which I think will be Crossbowman, because I wanted another ranged unit. I wish he did more damage, but he's got Dig In, which I like. I do have a lot of tanks as well to protect him. The next sporting event is Sparring Match. Our first ever sparring event! Rival units have +1 health. God damn it. Again? Really? And loads of tactics. Just a friendly sparring match, eh? The hero said, steadying their weapon. If these warriors are so friendly, why are they the same bunch who ambushed my camp yesterday? Not an unreasonable question. Speaking of which, I actually don't remember all the rules for sparring. How do I win it? Do I kill everyone but the... Kill everyone but the Tribune? Is that how it works? Yeah, because in a spar, the first rival unit will be the Tribune. Defeat all the rival units with the exception of the Tribune. Yeah, exactly right. So, I need to accomplish that. And the Tribune will be this character here, which is actually the Amazon tactician. So she's got tactical and also quick strike, and 1 red dice. So I don't really want this person to be a Tribune, if I'm entirely honest. She just does 1 damage consistently. She's got 3 movement, which means I can't kill her, and she'll be constantly up in my face. And she's got whatever quick strike is, which I think is like a damage before I hit her. Although that'll be kind of useless because I wouldn't hit her because she's the Tribune. Quick strike is when this unit is the target of an attack, the attacker is within the unit's range, they deal 1 damage before the attack is resolved. Indeed. Right. So we can reset our... Anyway, so the Velis goes into the bag. Maybe I should have recruited the Velis, but I took the Crossbowman now. Get this out of here. Get the Secutor back in the bag. Let's get this out of here. And get all these out of here as well. Alright, and then these walls return to their starting locations. Good. Good. Right. And I think that is... We didn't fail. We got our reward. So that's everything. We're all done. We're back to the map. Where do we go next? We can pick up an opportunity. And then we'll be down near our Parthians. Or we can go into another bloodshed match. And then a sporting match. So the next bloodshed match is that Evil Omen. Let's have a look. Let's see what happens if we go down here. Let's see what order I put these in. Because if I'm correct, and under Prove Your Worth I put the other opportunity, then this could be good. So we'll come down here. We'll pick up Prove Your Worth, which says sacrifice a hero prowess while in the Parthian region to gain the special unit Mert of Egypt. So that's a good one, I think. So we'll take that. Send a message. No, that's not right. Hang on. This is the one I didn't want. Yes, it should be this way around. Ignore me. It's fine. There we go. Yes. Yes, this should be fine. So, that is... Oh, no, that is right. Yes, hang on. I'm an idiot. Because I draw send a message as well. Because when you take 2, you draw 2 and then discard 1. Or does the other one go back on top? I can't remember. Damn it. My excuse is that I learned a bunch of games since I last played this, including Successors, which is really complicated. Opportunities, please. Draw 2 cards, pick 1 to acquire and discard the other. Yeah. So that's why I put send a message. I literally unconsciously rigging this deck the way I wanted it to be rigged. Yes, there we go. So now the one I want is back on top again. Good. And then we don't have to do combat, so now we can mark off another week. And we don't get a reward or anything. This is all fine, and we're just back to the top. But then I think what we're going to do is we're going to continue along our journey of picking up opportunities, and now we're going to pick up Untouchable, which is deploy your hero first in event, win the event without your hero being dealt any damage. So that comes down here like this, and can we get across here? Oh, there's no line there. Where can we go from here? Only over to here. That's annoying. But fine. So now we have to go over here and do this sporting event, which I don't really want to do. But I guess we're going to do it. This is the sparring match. So we're not going to trigger all of our specials here yet. But maybe we'll be able to recruit another archer or... Well, we actually will definitely be able to recruit a tactician, because that means that the Warseer is going to come out and be the Tribune. God damn it. This is going to be real tough. I'm not going to lie. This is not going to be easy. So, 3 health for her. She's also got Tactical, Quick Strike, and she's the Tribune. Right, and then because she's a tactician, she comes with a tactic, and the tactic is going to be... hamstring. Great. And then we're going to get a bag unit. Which is Bastarius. I keep drawing the same ones. Bastarius is a warrior who comes with the tactic, which is Adrenaline. Right, now I've got a normal bag unit, which is Crossbowman! I wanted another archer, though. Oh, and they both need to have +1 health. And then there's going to be one more unit, which also comes with a tactic. Which is Murmelo again. It's the same ones over and over. How is this possible? There are other things in there. Right, Murmelo has 1 extra health and also comes with the tactic, which is another Adrenaline. Alright, so this is sparring, so I need to kill everyone other than the Warseer. I'm not, like, super stoked about this, if I'm honest. So let's have a look here. So the Warseer comes out first, followed by the Bastarius, and then they use Adrenaline on the Bastarius. So that's just going to be running straight for me and doing its business. So I want to put out someone that does a lot of damage. So I think we should put out Now, if we would want to try and get... Yeah, let's put out Rouhani of Tamalakam. Down here. And then the arena moves. And then they deploy Crossbowman here. And they hamstring Rouhani. God damn it. Which they can do because they have tactical. And then they move Warseer. 1, 2, 3, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is probably the closest you can get. And then Bastarius just get... Well, actually, 1, 2, 3. We could put her here and block Bastarius. But I kind of want Bastarius to reach me first, so I'll leave it open. He goes 1, 2, 3 up to here. And then it is my turn. And I'm going to put Rouhani up here. She's not going to get to attack this turn anyway because she's hamstrung, so there's no point in moving next to Bastarius. And then I will take out Ignean. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And put Ignean here. Or I could do Xeno of Gargarai, and then we could just first strike. Is first strike less damage, or is it just a regular attack? I can't remember. Yeah, so Xeno could actually... I think let's do Xeno. Because that could be really good. It just means we're in danger, but it's fine. How many units do I get? 3, plus my hero. That's rough. Not gonna lie, that's rough. So then we can do 4 dice into Bastarius. Just 1. Okay, that sucks. Right, and then I'm done, so it's the arena. So that comes down here like that, which I forgot was going to happen. This comes up here like this. This comes down here, and that comes up there. That's convenient, though. That suits me just fine. I'm happy to just camp in my my spawn and let them come to me. Oh, this character's going to kill themselves on Rouhani. I didn't think about that because of retaliate. Damn it! I need to get Krakenlance out there so she stops attacking Rouhani, or someone with taunt, so she stops attacking Rouhani and doesn't kill herself on Rouhani. All right, back to their turn anyway. Crossbowman, Bastarius will definitely move. So they're targeting the strongest opponent. Which is actually Rouhani, so Bastarius will go 1, 2 like this. And that's bad, because that means that Warseer is going to go 1, 2 like this, and I'm not going to be able to deploy on my turn. Oh, it's all a mess. And then Crossbowman just goes 1 up here. Oh, and they forgot to deploy Murmelo, who would appear here. And actually, they would also have used Adrenaline on Crossbowman, so he should actually move up to here. Oh god, what a mess this is. Okay. And then Warseer hits Rouhani for 1, which also damages her for 1, which is bad. And then Bastarius attacks Rouhani with 2 dice. Oh. I see 1. So that's again 1-1. Rouhani can't move now either. Alright, now it's back to my turn, and I've got this problem, but I'm going to go 1-2 over here with Xeno of Gargarai. Free up a deployment slot for me. And then Rouhani's just going to attack Bastarius and hope I can kill him. I need perfect strike, so if I get 2 hits here, I kill him. And I'm going to get my dice tray out for this so you guys can see it properly. There we go. Yeah! Yes! Yes! That's so good. So that's 4 damage into Bastarius, which kills him. Good. Oh, but now Xeno has no one to attack. That's fine. Do you know what? I don't even care because Rouhani can't attack the Warseer. It actually needs to get away from her. So that I can deploy Krakenlance. Right, so now it's the arena. Boop, 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 boop. And now it's back to their turn. Warseer's not going to move because they're both tied for strongest. But Rouhani's closest. Crossbowman goes 1-2. And Murmelo goes 1-2. Actually, Xeno and Rouhani are tied. But I probably won't Crossbowman attacking Rouhani, particularly because that means Warseer won't kill herself on her. Okay, so then Crossbowman... Yeah, Crossbowman can attack Rouhani now. With just 1 green die. And Warseer hits her as well. I can't stop that. I can't kill Rouhani with Crossbowman either, so we might as well do it like that. So Crossbowman misses, which is kind of a bummer. Actually, it's fine, I guess. I don't know. It's not really fine. No, it's totally fine. Am I going to be able to do any of my challenges? No. No, I'm not. Okay, so I'll move Rouhani down here. I will deploy someone with Taunt. Secutor. Yeah, I think Secutor's my tankiest guy. I'll put Secutor in here. So now Warseer can just deal with him. I don't know why I've made him an enemy. I've given him more hit points. Actually, if I'm going to put Secutor there, I might as well move Rouhani over here. Because then if she survives, at least... Wait a minute, I can't deploy Secutor there. Rouhani was there. I have to deploy him before she moves. So he has to deploy there, and now I can move her. Yeah, I don't think I can stop Warseer dying. Because the reality is that I put Secutor down here. And then if I try to move Rouhani down here, the wall is just going to push her back up next to Warseer again. I mean, they're supposed to target the strongest ally, though. Which actually would be Xeno of Gargarai. So do I use Xeno to basically just tank? What a pity. Tank the Warseer's attack. Oh god, what a shame. What a shame this is. I think... Yeah, what I'm going to have to do, actually, because of the way the arena moves, is... So I'll move Zeno here, and I'll move Rouhani here. And then Rouhani can't attack because of hamstring, but Zeno can attack, and I'll definitely attack... I'll definitely attack Crossbowman. Actually, maybe I should attack Murmillo because of Retaliate. Yeah, let's attack Murmillo. It's just one. God damn it. And that's my only attack. So now it's going to be walls. So this one turns around and moves these two up here like this, and like this. And then this one turns around and moves Crossbowman down here like this. And then this one turns around and moves Murmillo up here like this. And then this one turns around and moves down like that. God, what a wild state of affairs. This map is crazy. These walls are crazy. And then it's back to their turn, and Murmillo is just going to definitely just move up here and hit Rouhani. I think Crossbowman just stays where he is, which is a shame because now he's dug in. And so does Warseer. So we definitely activate Warseer first, so she hits Zeno Gargarai because he's the strongest. And then I guess we activate Murmillo so that he'll get some advantage from... Because there's a chance Crossbow... Actually, there's a chance Crossbowman kills Rouhani, which means Murmillo doesn't get to attack. There's also a chance Murmillo kills Rouhani and then Crossbowman hits Zeno, which is probably worse, because if Murmillo... So we shoot Crossbowman first at Rouhani. It's a shame because we won't benefit from her Retaliate against him, but if we go first with Murmillo and he kills Rouhani, then we have to take Crossbowman's 2-die attack into Zeno, which I think is worse than missing Rouhani's Retaliate. There's also a chance Crossbowman doesn't kill her, in which case Murmillo will still take the damage from Retaliate. Do you take Retaliate damage if you kill them? I don't think so. I think they still have to be alive. Oops. Yes, they actually still do have to be alive, so I think, yeah, Crossbowman's the right choice then. Yeah, 2 damage, so he kills Rouhani. Okie dokie, and then it is my turn. And I guess I bring Krakenlance in, because he's the only unit I can bring in that's left, and I don't trust these two to kill the remaining enemy units. So I bring Krakenlance in there, and then I move Secutor over here. Zeno doesn't need to move, he's going to get pushed by the column into the only remaining spot anyway. And then Zeno attacks Murmillo again because of Retaliate. I'm just going to try and get him down with Zeno before Zeno dies. 2 damage. Nice. I love it. So that means Murmillo is unlikely to be able to retaliate against me. Alright. And then this wall activates and pushes Zeno up there. This wall activates and pushes Crossbowman down towards Secutor. This wall activates and goes up there. This wall activates and goes down there. And then it's back to their turn. I don't think they'll do any movement at all. Warseer activates and hits Krakenlance. Murmillo activates to hit Zeno. And I sure would love it if Zeno could survive this, but he needs one of these to be a blank. Ah! He did it! Success. So. And then Crossbowman, who didn't actually move, just got pushed around by a wall, attacks Secutor with 2. Which is 2 swords, but it doesn't matter because Secutor has Absorb. So, it's just 1. Cool. Now, back to me, and I think Krakenlance needs to move down here to kill Crossbowman. And Xeno definitely finishes off Murmelo as well. And then the Warseer will kill him, but that's okay. Hey, I see at least 2. There's 3 there, so Murmelo dies. And actually, Crossbowman is the only one we need left to kill, because obviously we're not going to kill the Warseer. So we might as well do full attacks into Crossbowman, I think. I'm not going to try to steal his health. So Secutor starts with 1 die. Which you definitely can't see, but it's a sword. Sorry, I don't know why I thought that was on camera. And now I'll hit him with my leader. And if I get lucky, I can kill him. Come on, Krakenlance. I did not get lucky. I got 2 out of the 3 I needed. Cool. So now it's the arena. This wall is going to turn around and... I mean, amazingly, this wall actually can't go anywhere, so I guess it just turns around and does nothing. This wall will turn around and go back this way. This one continues that way, and that continues that way. Wall, column, whatever they are, strange devices. Back to their turn. Warseer kills Xeno. And Crossbowman shoots at Krakenlance. Such a shame. 2 damage. Give me a break. Alright. Well, that was rude. I'm going to try and hit him with my gold dice and steal 2 hit points. Fingers crossed. Come on. I can get a sword here. Come on. Yeah! So that steals 1 hit point from the Crossbowman, and then because I killed him, I get another hit point. So I get 2 hit points back. So that's nice. A nice end to that mission. And then we get to have some rewards. So we could take the Warseer. Quick Strike's neat. She doesn't have much health, though. We could take the Crossbowman, get 2 Crossbowmen. Oh, I think we should take the Crossbowman, because that sets us up nicely for Evil Omen, which we're doing next. Or soon. That means we have to get rid of a unit, because I've now got too many. I can have a maximum of 6. I've got 7, so we'll get rid of normal defender guy. Back in the bag with you. I've got 2 defenders already. I don't need more defenders. Famous last words. Alright. Back in the bag with you. That's done. The next sporting event is... Oh, and there's also an opportunity I need to reveal. Winds of Change. Any event, when accepted, you may discard an opportunity card from your camp to add 2 camp units to your lineup. Each warrior must drink the elixir before the event, the crone explained, holding out a flask in her shuddering grip. It will allow you to see things as they are, not as you wish them to be. I mean, fine. It's fine. And the next opportunity we might possibly get is the Brave Find Glory. Triple the health of the first rival unit deployed in a bloodshed event while in the new Argonaut region. Win the event. Special unit, Calgacus of Caledonia. I fought the occupiers of my homeland, the rugged man proclaimed, waving a blade. How could I turn aside from those who would occupy the whole world? Cool. Yeah, I mean, we're never going to go there again. Maybe we will, actually. Will we? No, it's pretty far away. Also, for those of you who are paying attention, I just fought that entire thing on the wrong map. I mean, in my defense, this looks like it's halfway on the border between the two, so it could be either. But I suppose I was possibly supposed to be in Parthian for that last one. This next one actually is definitely a Parthian, so... I mean, it's definitely on the border. We can cut me some slack. Although it's mostly in Parthian. Sorry. But yeah, the next one's going to be a sporting event in Parthian for sure. I need more bloodshed events, actually. This is too many sporting events because... And actually, these don't link up either. Parthian's a really weird one to move around. Although actually, now that I'm here, I could jump back up to here and go back up there. Because you just can't backtrack to one you've already been at. I mean, it'd just be another opportunity. I could spectate, though. I don't really need to spectate. The Brave Flying Glory, I'm not going to do it. Oh, but it's draw 2 and choose 1, so we'll blind draw 1. Yeah, so I think we should go back up around the top. But first, let's finish cleanup, actually, and also rewards. No, I got my reward. It was the crossbowman. What I didn't do was advance the weak counter. Now it's on 4, and... Other than that, it's fine. So if we come back down here to the map, we've got basically 8 rounds left, which could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 home. And that's assuming we don't spectate. So, fine. I'm not a big fan of the ones where it goes bloodshed final event, but this seems to be the path we're on. So we backtrack to the opportunity to find out what we could get from that. So there's the Brave Flying Glory, which we're not interested in because we're probably not going back to New Argonia. And the next one is Intimidation. Occupy all rival deployment hexes with your units at the same time during a bloodshed event to gain the special tactic Repel. Might as well grab that. And then the next one on top is an Eye for Talent. Accept and win a sport event in a region that has no remaining local units in the faction stack to gain the Talent Scout prowess. Well, now that would be Kunlun. I'm literally right next to Kunlun, but that takes me... We could just change up our entire plan, and instead of going around north, the top of Amazonia, we could go fight this bloodshed event in Kunlun. But I don't even have this yet. And it also says sport event. And we're so far from sport events in Kunlun. No, it's fine. Actually, by the time we get here... No, there'll still be one more in the stack. Boo. We won't be able to do this. I also can't see where we could pick it up in time anyway, so I guess that's fine. I've got 6 opportunities now that I haven't done. But we're about to go into this bloodshed one, and I think we'll be able to get a whole bunch from this next bloodshed one, because I've sort of planned it that way. I just need to do good. I just need to do good at it. Chaddick is cutting me some slack in chat. Thanks, bud. I need the help. So we'll move up here to the next bloodshed event, which is going to be Evil Omen, which is just going to be 2 enemies. But it says when accepted, gain a Bane. Now what we're going to try and do here is we're going to try to complete Untouchable. Deploy your hero first in an event. Win the event without your hero being dealt damage. Right? Which is actually really difficult in this arena. Maybe we should go back to Kunlun for this one now that I think about it. Because in this arena, everyone targets... Oh no, they target opponents on the champion's dais first, which is these 4 central areas. And then they target the strongest. I could have done something else really clever, actually. If I'd killed the Tribune in that last game, I'd have 1 hit point, and then I wouldn't be the strongest. But that might cost us a blessing. So it's risky. It's risky indeed. We've also got... Fast Start, which we're going to try and do as well, which is to win an event using only Archer ranged archery units. Yeah, but I think actually, I'll tell you what, let's go back to Kunlun. That also lets us pick up the Eye for Talent. 1. Yeah, there might be actually a way where instead of going across the top here, we go back to Kunlun for this, then we pick up Eye for Talent. We actually could accomplish Eye for Talent here. We come back down here to here, back to here, 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 here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And actually, we don't have to stop in the harbor. 5, 6, 7. So yeah, that's actually, in a way, going to save us time. We could also go, this would be here. 1, so this is going to be this is going to put us on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or if we take the shorter route, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bish, bash, bosh. So we're just going to wander around Kunlun a lot more, I think, which is kind of a shame because this arena was kind of fun to see. So I'm glad we got to see it, but this just makes so much more sense in terms of doing our goals to go back to Kunlun, and it's going to let us do an additional one, which will get us another special prowess. And I'm a little concerned that I feel like so far in Act 3, I haven't done any bloodshed events or any opportunities. So even though I've got some cool new units, I haven't actually accomplished anything in terms of progressing, leveling up my hero, or unlocking new cards, which is bad because the game's going to escalate out of the way. So let's swap these back over to Kunlun and do the next bloodshed event back in Kunlun. So we return home. We've got the crossbowmen now as well, so that'll be good. So when accepted, we gain a Bane. So here's the Bane that we are going to gain, and I'm just going to pop it into the bag. Wait, did they all go in the bag? Actually, yes, it's a unit. It definitely goes in the bag. There's so many chips in this bag now. Can you hear them? Okay, so... Right, so we can... yeah, we're back on Kunlun. Kunlun always... Oh, they target the strongest opponent as well. Provided they're local. If they're not local, I have so much more control over it, because they just target an opponent. Anyway, okay, so we're going for Evil Omen, Untouchable, and Fast Start, which I'm going to put up here in front of me to remind me of this. Now, this is a bloodshed event, so if people die, they're actually just dead. Our own guys, I mean. So that's a bit more dramatic. So, yeah, hopefully we won't pull any Kunlunians out of the bag. Fingers crossed. Right, so, yeah, so we're just going to take, Evil Omen goes down here, actually. The first one is, please don't be like one of the new Hard Bane units, though. Nope, it's just, Murmelo. Murmelo again. I mean, you can hear me mixing them up. It ain't no lie. So there's Murmelo. And then it's another bag unit with a talent. Wow, bog standard archer. This is going to be so easy. But we did pay a heavy price to get in here. An archer comes with a bolster health tactic. Okay. We could feasibly also potentially do intimidation. Occupy all rival deployment hexes with your units at the same time during a bloodshed event. I think we could do that. I call shenanigans. Well, Haggers, I did take a... I did rig this specifically, and also... what I mean is, I've been planning for it over the last few turns. I came back to Kunlun specifically, and... Additionally... it's helpful that I've taken 2 of the Kunlun units out. But also I've taken a Bane as a price to make this easy. Like, the whole thing about this one is simply that you take a Bane and then have an easy fight, which suits me. I think is only worth it. I said this earlier on stream. I think is only worth it if I can complete these opportunities. I think if I can't get these opportunities done during this mission, then this will not have been worth it. Okay, so in any case, right. So they're going to go first. They're going to deploy Murmillo in here, and then they're going to deploy Archer in here. They're going to use Bolster Health on the Archer, so she gets 2 more. And then that's the end of that. And it's over to me. I have to deploy my hero first if I want to meet my objective. And now he can't take any damage, so I need to figure that out. But that's fine. So it's back to them. Archer's just going to move 1 like this, and Murmillo is going to go 1, 2 like that. Murmillo's dazed now. Anyone who dies in Bloodshed dies for realsies. What I'll do actually as well, I'll tell you what I'll do on my turn is I'll use Hamstring on Murmillo. And now it's my turn again. Murmillo also has Retaliate, which is kind of a bummer. Right, so now we're only deploying archers. So I'm going to start with the crossbowmen. I think I'll bring out Zeno, but I don't want to risk him dying. So I'm going to bring him out later. So here's a crossbowman. And then I'm also going to put Hamstring on the archer. And then I'm going to do Krakenlance going 1, 2 down to here. Actually, I could go 1, 2. No, I couldn't because then Murmillo will just attack me. Was I here? I was here, wasn't I? I can go 1 like this. And that's fine. Yes. No. Yes, because I've hamstringed them. Okay, cool. So now it's back to them. Archer moves 1 up to here to stay consistent, and then she's going to shoot at the crossbowman. Murmillo moves 1 up to here to stay consistent. Then he's going to attack Krakenlance, but neither of them could attack because they both moved. And then I will deploy crossbowman number 2 in here. So you can do a first strike against the Murmillo. And I'm also going to go 1, 2 with Krakenlance down to here. It's part of our occupy the thingies. This crossbowman's going to go 1 over to here as well to get out of range of the archer. And then both crossbowmen can attack Murmillo. And I've got 3 dice for that because he hasn't moved. And they've got dig in. 3 damage, and they're out of range for retaliate, so Murmillo's just straight up dead. That's kind of a pity. I was hoping to kill Archer first. Not gonna lie, I meant to kill Archer first. I was thinking I'd do 2 damage there, and then Murmillo would survive, but whatever. I guess that's fine. And then it's back to their turn. Archer's gonna move 1 up to here. Can't shoot because she's hamstrung. Krakenlance goes 1, 2. Crossbowman goes 1. This crossbowman goes 1. He's going to take a hit from Archer, but that's probably alright. And then we're going to take 3 to bring in Zeno of Gargarai here. And actually what I am going to do as well, I think, is I'm going to shoot her with the crossbowman, because I do need to kill her eventually. But she's got 4 health, so I'm not going to kill her now. 1! Oh, that's perfect. He doesn't have perfect strike. He has first strike. If I moved up onto the dais, I'd have perfect strike. Which I should do, actually. Back to their turn. Archer just attacks. Crossbowman. I see 1 damage. Back to my turn. Krakenlance goes 1, 2. Now, I have to make... I have to probably actually keep this crossbowman here. I mean, I can just go 1 to here, but I still need to get someone there. Could be this crossbowman, actually. He can go 1 to here. Maybe he will die. This crossbowman will go 1 to here as well, and then Xeno will go 1, 2, like this. We're just trying to complete this objective, but this crossbowman might die. We'll see. And then he's got range on Archer, and he could possibly even do a perfect strike here as well, because he's on the platform now. He's not dazed because he's a local unit. And I rolled a blank, so no damage. Back to Archer. She's just going to shoot the same target. Again, 1 damage. Somehow I've got the blank on the dice ass backwards. Blank on the good die. Crossbowman's down to 1 health, so we'll see if we can't swap. Well, actually, if I put this guy in range, she'll attack which one I choose, because their priority is simply opponent if they're non-local. It's like they get all confused. So non-locals will attack opponent. So if there's 2 in range, I get to pick. So actually that's great. So let's go 1 like this and 1 like that. And then Xeno can go 1, 2. The crossbowmen can both attack her. She's got 3 health, but they've also got perfect strike now. So I'll start with 1 crossbowman, because if I hit her, then she'll go down to 1, and I don't want to kill her. Yeah, so that's perfect strike. So she takes 2 damage. She's got 1 left. And then it's back to her turn, and she's going to strike the strongest crossbowman for 1 damage. And then it's back to me, and this crossbowman goes 1 down to there. This crossbowman goes 1 across to... Oh, it could go 1 down to there as well, and then she'd have to move. And then she couldn't attack. Might as well do that. That just means if he misses, he's probably going to die. No, it's fine, because this guy can move back up, and then I've got 2 shots. It'll probably be fine. And I can pick her target anyway. So yeah, that's fine. We'll wait just there like that. And then it's back to her turn. She's going to move 1 back to here. She can't attack. She's hamstrung. And then it's back to me. And I'll go 1, 2. So now I will kill her. Or I won't. So guy up on the mountain. Misses. Guy down on the floor. Misses. Game mocks me. So it's back to Archer. She attacks this one here who has 2 health left. Hopefully she won't kill him. We'll find out. Oh, nope. She just doesn't quite kill him. And now both of them are dug in. So this is the one up on the mountain. There it is. 1 damage. She's dead. And we've accomplished like 3 objectives. So we have occupied all rival deployment axes at the same time during a bloodshed event. We have won a bloodshed event in which we've only deployed tactical and ranged units. And we've deployed our hero first in the event and then won the event without the hero being dealt any damage. So all 3 of these. So this one gives us a hero prowess, and these give us 2 special tactics called repel and prepared. Special tactics are, I think, in here, actually. So there's prepared, and there's repel. So these are going to be now part of a sort of special tactics pool that we can buy from. So whenever we would replenish our tactics, we can get these ones back. Okay. So let's have a look and see what these do. Permanent. This unit ignores dazed. That's especially useful in this arena. I'm not sure if it'd be useful in other arenas. We'll have to see. I mean, obviously, it could be useful to deploy and activate a unit right away. That could be pretty clinch in the right moment. And then we've got here, repel. Move this unit 1 hex in any direction. Instant. So this could be used... against an enemy unit, I suppose, or our own units. I'm kind of underwhelmed by these, to be honest. I kind of hope they would be better. Maybe I'm just not seeing the tactical possibilities. But we also got a hero prowess, which I've actually looked at before. This might be useful now that we've got loads more Banes. Whenever a Bane is drawn from the bag, you may discard 2 tactics to ignore the Bane's effect and return it to the bag. That could be really helpful. We've got, anytime you gain a Scion Influence, reduce the amount gained by 1. That's really helpful too. Honestly, that could be really useful, especially because we just reset the track. I mean, this is also really useful. Combat Presence. Your non-elite units add 1 yellow die to their attack while Krakenlance is in combat. That's really good for everyone except Rouhani, who has Perfect Strike. Because that's just going to make her miss Perfect Strike all the time. Krakenlance has Hook. I remember this. So Hook is the one that lets me grab an enemy unit and pull it towards me. And then the other one is Pick Your Target, which says, after accepting a spar event, you may add a bag unit at the end of the rival's lineup. If you do, you may choose which unit is in the rival tribute. Is the rival tribute for this event? I feel like that's very specific. I'm not super impressed with that. I actually think Minimize the Risk is probably our best one. Combat Presence level 2 is really good. When using Combat Presence, your non-elite units add a blue instead of a yellow while Krakenlance is in combat. I feel like getting up to Combat Presence level 2 would be really good, but I don't really have an easy way of getting another hero prowess. And I'm not sure if I like the idea of really nerfing Rouhani right now. That's tough. I wish I didn't Eye for Talent have a hero? No, Talent Scout, Special Prowess. I don't know what that does. Yeah. What do you think, chat? Combat Presence level 1. Minimize the risks. Combat Presence level 1 or minimize the risks. Reduce Scion Influence by 1. Which means we'd not take any Scion Influence when we spectated. And if we did actually lose a combat, we'd take 1 less as well. Or Combat Presence level 1. I'd also be willing to consider Mitigation. Discard 2 tactics to ignore a Bane effect. Although I think most of our Bane effects are actually Bane monsters, and I don't think those count. Hit me up with some suggestions in chat. Hegger says minimize the risks. Oh, this next bloodshed is scary as hell. Unholy Strength. Double the attack of all units. Thank God I've got ranged units. Because that's gross. Is that double the dice or double the... Yeah, double the attack is the attack dice, not the damage. Attack dice do damage, yeah. It's double the attack dice of all units. I mean, that's an easy way to lose my whole army if I'm not careful. Then again, if it's in Kunlun and I've got the crossbowmen, that could be rough for mine enemies. Right. Well, with no other suggestions, I think we take... Chadika says, I don't know, I guess minimize the risk. So, we're all on board with minimize the risks, I think. Just no more Banes for us forever, please. I mean, we are now... now that we've gained our opportunity rewards, we did win a bloodshed, so we're going to mark off a week. And we can either upgrade a die, we can upgrade a leadership, or a health, something on our little hero card down here, which we haven't actually managed to do yet. I'm quite tempted to get a better attack. Yeah, I'm not remotely tempted to by upgrading my leadership. And I do like the idea of Krakenlance doing sort of like a really good consistent attack, and then finishing them off with like the golden dice to suck up some health. So let's go up to yellow here. Sorry, green on that one, I think, is the way forward. So then our attack is going to be a black die, a green die, and a blue die. And then we'll upgrade this blue one next, I think, and then try and do it again. Yeah, because we can't go up health anymore. We're at max health. And then let's clean up. These guys go back in the bag. These can put back into the tray. I think that's the end of that for now. So this has been a 2-hour, 15-minute stream, so I think we'll call this a night. I don't know if I'll get back on stream this week because I've got quite a lot on. So I'm hoping to have an edited video out. We'll have to see how I get on with the editing. But that could be exciting, wouldn't it? But hopefully I'll pop back on at some point with more Hoplomachus Victorum as well. I'm keen to get this moving. We're about halfway through Act 3. I'd like to get to the end and see what happens. See how the fight with the final video is. Yeah, this video, by the way, if I do get this out this week, or as soon as I can, is one I filmed a while ago. I think Michael and I filmed it probably about a year ago. So it has just been sitting in the editing suite for a long time. So I hope you'll enjoy it when that comes out anyway. I've got some more news as well, actually, that I should really talk to you guys about, but I'm kind of hoping to get some more final information on that. So I might do sort of like a Patreon vlog catch up soon to have a chat about that. Not too soon. There's still a lot of stuff up in the air. But it's all exciting news anyway. At least I think so. So that'll be fun. But that's a bit more of a sort of a general life stuff than anything else. But in the meantime, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so you know what's happening and when it's happening. You can always follow me on socials. Pretty much all I do on socials is post when live streams are coming up or videos are coming out. And if you feel like supporting the content, please come and check out the Patreon, where we're talking about games on Discord, and we're always looking... I can do some stuff over there that I can't do anywhere else, so the Discord's a great place to support the show and be part of the community. But anyway, thanks everyone so much for watching, and remember this was filmed on a Minecraft Game Topper, and if you're interested in the kinds of stuff they do, you can go and check them out in the description down below, and they'll be at the UKG as well this year, so you can go and see their stuff there. But thanks everyone so much for watching for now, and we'll roll the credits for the Patreon. And yeah, subscribe so you don't miss the next Hoplomachus stream, and see if we're gonna get to the Primus. Primus next, and then it's off to Toady, the final boss, the scion of Pluto. Bye for now.